This one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
And they need to play much better tonight than they did in the first game. This is the second of 4 games between them this season, so a team they'll face often. They want to keep it competitive.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a chance for them to make a statement tonight. They're looking to bounce back and answer back.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Detroit, Green in at shooting guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Jackson in at the 1. Shot clock at 5. Drummond sets the screen for Green. Excellent use of the screen that time. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And a wide open look for Irving. And a miss there on the triple. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Toronto.
Yeah, and that was a night where they just didn't seem to be the type of team that we've grown accustomed to seeing. I mean, it was more about them being individuals on the floor than the collective unit.
Guys, I think it was simply a vacuum of leadership. Nobody really gathered the team and tried to rally them or pull them together. You know, that was most disappointing about the loss to me.
Now here's Jackson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got 5 now.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And Green slams it in.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Love. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Love's got his first bucket of the night. Patterson, the screen. It's Jackson with the drive. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Irving dishes to Love. Pass to Williams. Out to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Lets it fly from 18. And Green with the basket on the assist by Jackson. And it's 9 points for Freak. Jackson against Irving. On the wing, Williams. Green with the block. But they get it back. Irving against Jackson. And it's Irving missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Patterson a screen on Irving. The drive by Jackson. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
Here's Jackson. Anderson Varejao making his last shot. Jackson kicks to Green, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Drummond. 9-point game his last outing, and that one's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Cavaliers start it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Before the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now here's Ennis, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the Pistons making a change here. Smith has checked in. Now here's Green against Charlotte. He was really on his game.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And so here's Cleveland after the basket by Detroit. Thompson passes to Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Detroit leading by 9. Green dishes to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
That bucket in no time at all. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Jennings kicks to Green. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Green.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Green.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's the screen. Dishes it to Thompson. Ennis in the corner. Thompson sets the pick for Ennis. Shoots the 3, and he gets it to go.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Jennings from beyond the arc, and then some. Jennings has got himself on the board with 3 there. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pistons ahead, leading by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Come on with it.
And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career coaching over in. And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they've gotten the 3-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
On the floor for Detroit, Green in a 2-guard. Patrick Patterson is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Jennings, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And another miss by Cleveland.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. First in field goal percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they're also #1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another. Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
The screen from Thompson. Williams with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He had 37 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
To the paint, here's Jackson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jackson's got 7.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Green. 8 rebounds and a block. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Thompson. Young comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Ennis in for Kyrie Irving. And Detroit with a change here, too. Ilyasova's checked in.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
Smith checked in for Detroit. Anderson Varejau hits them both. Pistons leading by 14. Jackson kicks to Green. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Inside. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
You need better looks than that.
Cavaliers timeout.
And checking out some numbers for Reggie Jackson. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club. They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 29 in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Ilyasova against Young. Williams for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Shoots. Again, the miss by Williams.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Picked by Varejau. Shot off the pick. Hits. Out that one from Ennis. Ennis has got 7.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Love the pass to Williams. Verajao with a screen on Ilyasova. And Verajao, the bucket on the assist by Williams. 6 points for Anderson Verajao.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Jackson. Smith wide open. He fired. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Here's Ennis. He's got 7. Picked by Verajao. It's stolen by Green. Jumps up.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pistons lead by 17. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be about who wants it more. But we're playing with a passion right now. Hopefully, we'll stay driven the rest of the way in order to get this win.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. At the offensive end of the floor, it's been a very intelligent display. We're hitting our shots because we're only taking smart shots, and that's the way we want to do it. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning, good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. Don't forget how dangerous this team is. No lead is safe against them. Let's not give them a chance to get back in it.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Love and Verajao are up front. Irving is out there with Williams, and it's Smith in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt. Clock at 4. Right side, Williams. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Smith dishes to Irving. Love with the screen on Patterson. Irving drives in. Green with the block. Jackson against Smith. Green with the ball. He's got 34. Morris with the bucket.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
Jackson kicks to Green, 20 feet out, and the shot is long.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Outside Jackson. Green against Irving. Morris passes to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Jackson sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Cavaliers timeout.
Start.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You look at Jackson, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. Outside Irving, looking to end his cold spell, and the basket good. Irving's got 9.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Jennings dishes to Green. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 36 points for Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
There's the pick. Here's Rowe. Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Johnson, he's checked in for Patterson.
Amir Johnson.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. 6 to shoot. Smith, no luck. Pistons leading by 20. Outside, Green. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Drummond. Outside, Green. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Detroit shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Irving kicks to Thompson. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Detroit leading by 23. Green kicks to Johnson. Back to Green. The feed to Johnson. Jennings in the corner. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's Green missing.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. To the left side wing. On the wing, Green, covered by Irving, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Young's checked in for Bairstow, and it's Tyler Ennis in for Kyrie Irving. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Drummond. Trying to get back on track, and the jumper is on the mark. 5 points in the game. Pistons leading by 21. Outside Jennings. Johnson the screen. Green passes to Johnson. Can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 1:35 left in the third. Rowe guarded by Green. Screened by Young. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Ennis. Rebound, Detroit. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Young, a screen on Johnson. Ennis dishes to Young. Can't cash in from close range.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The offensive rebound.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the shot is good. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Pistons leading by 22. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Green, he's in at shooting guard. Marcus Morris is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Jackson in at the 1. Irving drives in, loses his man off the screen, and lays it up and in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And Green gets it to go.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Morris with the ball. Picked up by Love. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Stolen by Varejao. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Williams. And it's 13 points for Kyrie Irving. Pistons leading by 22. Jackson passes to Green, and he slams it one-handed.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Green against Williams. High post try. Detroit with the rebound. Green's got 11 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gap.
The team's deciding to change it up. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The screen from Thompson. Feeds it to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound tonight, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. Williams comes in for Tyler Ennis. Smith checked in for Detroit. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. Williams against Green, looking to get back on track here. Williams' shot is off.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The drive by Green. The shot will not go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
So far in the game for Mo Williams, he's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark.
Thanks for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Bairstow. Love comes in for Geiger, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Mo Williams. And a different look here for the Pistons. Andre Drummond's checked in for Jason Smith. Patterson comes in for Johnson. Marcus Morris is checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Green in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Here's Green, and that one is hammered home.
Settle down now.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Irving kicks to Thompson. And Young now, top of the key. 14 feet away, can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Morris.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Green. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did without and continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups. He protected the rim. I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Jennings dishes to Green. Down low, here's Drummond, and it falls over the rim and in.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
You know, I try to be quick off my feet, basically. You know, as long as I bump my guy, throw my bounce a little bit, I can start to head over, grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide it.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game, and the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.